Hi guys, I am ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Farthest Frontier. So in the last episode, we've been continuously defending our turf against these raiders that's coming in and kind of hanging out on the edges there. And I'm going to continue to do that, to be honest. So let's come and meet them in battle.
Command.
Right, we'll come and meet them up over here where they kind of hang out. So let's just send people in here. I want to see how many rounds of this is going to actually happen, right? In the meantime, while they're making their way up there, I think what we can do is we can quickly split off a couple of goat herds here. So let's quickly see, how many do we have here? 10. So if we wanted to do them approximately, so let's just move 4 and 4, actually 3 and 3 should probably be about right. So let's, we want to move 3 goats out, please, to this area, confirm. And we'll get the other goat barn as well. How many goat barns do we have? We just have the 2. Yeah, so the third one is pretty good. And we'll move 3 out over there. Confirm, not to this one, but to that one. So now this one has 6. And we should be able to get these up to numbers pretty quickly again. Anyway, these guys are heading out to those locations. Taxes have been collected. How much taxes are we getting? Raiders are approaching. Yeah, they keep doing this, right? They keep doing this. So, yeah, we do need to just check what we need to do to sort out our gold. Our gold income seems to be lagging a little bit on some of these items, right? So we've added a lot of people to our standing forces. Oh, and we've got a knowledge. So let's quickly pop in there. So knowledge, we were going down this path. Okay, yeah. So I think we do the further apothecary stuff. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else really for us to head down straight away here. I mean, some of these things will add some more food to the mix, but not significantly so. Yield from compost production, next yield. Actually, that's not bad. That is not bad to get our fertility up. I think that's maybe something we need to do. Let's go down this path and get that, so 40% yield for the compost areas, and plus we probably need to build another compost area just before we get into that battle-y thing going on over there. Let's get another compost area over here for some of these fields, right? So where would we find these things? It's a resource, I guess. Yes, over here. We might... Slope is a bit out there for this guy. I think we'll just do it over here. This isn't too close to us, so we'll just do it there next to the chicken coop, basically. Okay, got these guys on approach here. I should be ready to take them out soon. All fully healed by the time they get here anyway, so attack. Slaughter these guys. Saving. And done. One of them got pretty hurt, actually. So let's move down here to try and deal with the rest of them, which is now somewhere down here. But I guess we just want to make sure that one that's got about halfway hurt is not in too bad shape. Oh, here they come. Actually, they're coming up here. So we'll stop over here somewhere. If we pop back over there, did we finish the barn? Not yet. What's going on over here? So we've done that. This is pretty reasonable. What we can do is let's clear out this. Right? And what we'll add to this is we're going to do maybe one of these and... I don't know if we need more of this, right? Doesn't feel like it's the best use of our food supplies. But we really do very little in terms of root vegetables. So let's do that. Maybe that's a reasonable yield for us as well. What's the yield look like? Crop yield is 7 out of 10, 6 out of 10. I guess that's okay. Maybe that's all good for us to do something like that. That's a pretty good rotation through that. How's our weed level. I think it's okay. Let's just go back down here. Keep an eye on these guys. I mean, that guy's recovering pretty quickly. This is a heavy lancer. Yeah, well, we can give him a minute. New traveling merchant has arrived. We'll go and have a look in. Actually, we should quickly go and have a look first, so we can move some stuff in if we need to. I think the answer to that is no, we're not going to. I mean, we could do a hell of a lot of money on some of these items, but I guess, is it worth it? I don't think so. We can buy, we're definitely buying a Tomb of Knowledge, definitely doing that. Other than that, we're in pretty good shape. We don't necessarily need anything else he has on offer. Let us buy this one. Buy that straight away. I don't think we need to sell any of these items, right? That's such a low... I mean, we've got so many of these. Selling 3 of them would be pretty good for us, for our finances. I'd rather sell one of these. I'd hold on to our plate mail armor, right? That seems to be quite useful for us to keep. Did we want to buy some paper? Let's buy a small stack of paper. You know, something like 50 paper. Actually, it's so cheap. You just buy that. Buy and transfer like 98 paper in there. That's going to be good for us. Perfect. So we've got some paper available for generating knowledge, by the way. Let's quickly do the knowledge generation. So we've done the worms. I think that's okay. What I wanted to do is maybe continue with this one here. Overall, I think that will increase our yield for food production. We want to go down here a little bit more, maybe. We're not using traps at all. So I'm not necessarily going down that direction. Selective breeding. 20% yield for bean crops. 20% yield for greens. For root vegetables. That's pretty good, actually. We do have a fair bit of that coming in, so the extra yields might be good for us. But I think ultimately we're going down this path so we can get to the apothecary side of things. Let's go there. We're still busy dealing with these guys, so let's just have a look. I think we're in a reasonable spot to now take them on. Let's do it. And we've managed to clear those out pretty quickly. Let's head back home. Oh, no. Let's head over here to come and deal with the other corner. It's an interesting one. It's a continuous move. Do you find we've got plenty of candles available now? I think our wax production was a little bit low, which is why we were kind of lagging a little bit, but I'm worried about it. So maybe we should transfer some of this stuff out, right? Let's maybe get like 35 or so going out there, please. That should give us a little bit of cash on that one. Not going to sell any of this. Do I transfer one of these plate mails and get a... No, I don't need it. The plate mail is too valuable for us. I'm not sure we need any of that, really. So I think it's okay. We'll just do a little bit of that. Yeah, do we want books? Actually, let's do 10 books. Let's transfer out 10 books as well, and we'll sell him some books at the same time. Waiting for these guys to come over this way. We're still in the process of doing this excavation, right? Yeah, we are doing it. Hopefully we'll get there. More livestock being born. Let's quickly have a look. I just want to double check a few things. Horses. We're up there. These guys. We've got too many. Can we potentially move those extras out now? We can. Let's do that. I should have done it a little earlier. Let us do something like that. Okay. And now, because we've got the extras, can we quickly do the moves? If we split these herds, yeah, we can. Send 4 over here. Confirm. And we'll do 4 from the other side as well before they slaughter them. And we'll do 4 from on this side as well. We're not giving them a root vegetable, right? No. And we'll move 4 out of here also. Perfect. Confirm. Over here. Move it. Excellent. Now this one is pretty full also. Let's get a few more people to come and work it. And that should get us where we need to be, right? Lots of extra stuff happening there. We can get an extra dairy over here as well to kind of deal with some of the food that we're producing in this area. Now, where are my guys? Here they come. Excellent. That was pretty good. Actually, now, if we go and have a look at our chicken coop, 22 out of 24 is there. And if we look at this guy, that's practically full. And if we come back over here, that one's full, back at full yield, and these are at 22. So actually, we're pretty good. We're really in good shape there. Now let's grab these guys
As
and
you command.
continue to move them down here to kind of attack these guys. They're not even in position yet. I mean, no one is even injured still here. So we're really pretty good at this. Take them down. Take these guys down. We will slaughter them. I wonder what's happening with our veterancy here. Excellent. That's pretty good. Now, send you back home. And if we pop back in here, let's have a look at veterancy. Yeah, we've got pretty good veterancy status on these guys. Okay, we should have done the upgrades to these, right? So they are in pretty good shape to be defending our corners here. And this one as well, pretty good shape to be defending here. And we can expand this company. And that seems to be good, but I guess access from Market Square, or that's actually from raising some other stuff. Yeah. Oh, a new traveling merchant is in, and more raiders are approaching yet again. I find it a little bit interesting that that's happening. Oh, we've done this, so we can now upgrade. What are we waiting for? A stockpile of stuff. Okay, well, that's fine. We'll get it there. Let's just quickly sell these items. Thank you. And we'll sell these items as well. So tiny little amounts of stuff that we've quickly sold here. But I guess generally speaking, that's pretty good. And if we go to the next trader that's just arrived. What is this? Shard of Markovia's blade. Soldiers and guards do 15% more damage. We don't really use soldiers all that much, so maybe that's not quite in our favor. What we could do is transfer out 500 of these. That would be pretty reasonable, and then we could buy maybe some ingots for the extra cash that we have there. Yeah, so let's get ready to take that one on. Again, with these guys continuing to approach, I do wonder if we should. Is this just going to keep happening until we give them enough room to actually attack us? Kind of what I'm wondering about. Okay, I think we're at a point where we want to... Oh, and what we should be doing here is let's add a storage for like grains and stuff. So if we wanted to go storage and a granary, and we really need to maybe pop that one in there. So we'll put a granary in here. Be a little bit helpful. Okay, we do need to just grab our cavalry unit, bring them out this way to come and attack over here. Waiting on some stuff to arrive. Yeah, the beers are stacking up pretty nicely now. We're in such good shape here. There's another trader on the way in here. I do want to get rid of this field. After that, hey, oh, actually, that is something that we do need to have a look at. So now that this is done, yeah, let's go in here and let's clear out some of these. And what we'll do here is we'll add a pea crop, and then we'll add one of these, a hay crop as well. I guess that's how we're going to deal with it. What we'll do is we'll clear out this one, and we'll add maybe a pea crop in there. Beautiful. So that should do the trick a bit for us over there. This one does not currently have a hay crop, but I guess that's okay. Not all of them need it. This one also doesn't have a hay crop. maybe what we do is we get rid of that one, and what we do is we add a hay crop. Oh, we can't. So yeah, this is going to have to be, actually get rid of that one and then just add this one back in there. Yeah, so we're going to have to do a little bit more work to get that hay crop going. Yeah, so there's another one coming in from that side. Anyway. New merchant has arrived. Let's quickly go and deal with that. I do hope we're going to end up doing some other stuff than just that. What does this one have for us? Nothing really. I mean, we could start buying these items from them, but in reality, there's nothing here of any real use to us. I might add an extra person to come and work this. Right, so we move things a little bit quicker. But yeah, there's nothing here that I particularly want to sell. I don't think we want to drop down on the crossbows much more. We'd rather keep them in stock a little bit more than that. We don't need the extra money just yet. We are going to, well, let's for the time being move out what we can, sell those items. There we go. And then, did we want to buy some ingots? Let's buy and transfer a few more ingots. Can do us some good. Can you guys please kind of close out all of this? Excellent. And what we'll do is we'll pop down here. They're obviously on their way to go and stand on the same spot they always do. Let's close out this stuff. This should all be nice and working. Let me do an extra little pathway down here. Yeah, good. Maintenance and construction items is a little bit lagging. Have a quick look. How many builders do we need? Just the one is okay. So many soldiers. Costs us so much money. What else can we do to soldier training is a crazy maintenance fee. I'm kind of wondering if we enact a policy. So we don't actually have it, but the conscription policy is maybe one thing we should have a bit of a look at next time. Just to see if we can deal with that cost of our armed forces. But maybe we have too much, to be honest. Maybe we don't need as many soldiers. If we've got a proper crew of cavalry, we probably don't need any more. Done. Okay. Make your way over this way, where I'm sure we're going to have more raiders approaching. I wonder if this is going to keep happening until I let them actually attack us. So this one is all cleared out. I'm kind of thinking we close these down. There's no, unless we need actually upgrade one of them and start. So maybe what we do is we upgrade one of these camps. Yeah, and do a little bit of stuff going on over here. So let's do an upgrade here. Let's let the guys come in and do the upgrade. And then what we'll do is we'll dismantle this one. Yeah, so let's go ahead and dismantle that one. Oh, we got something back. What is this? Villagers have finished excavating an ancient ruin. And a new warrior relic has been acquired. Shard of Makovian's blade. Soldiers and guards do 15% more damage. This is one of those that I could have bought, right? But at least now we have it. So now I don't have to buy it. Which was exactly kind of what we were aiming for. Now, we have plenty of stone. I'm thinking, yeah, I know. Are they actually attacking or what's going on? What I'm thinking is let's quickly have a look at, no, I don't want that. No. Okay. If we try this again, and this time around, just like try and do. How am I gonna? Okay, let's deselect. Hold shift to deselect. There we go. Now let's do the upgrade there. And we'll do the upgrade there. And that's already upgrading. Okay, so let's just do that. And then I want to finish off the upgrade here. and do that upgrade there. Perfect. So let's get all of those upgrades done. Pretty good. Are these guys actively attacking, or they're just going to come and hang out somewhere? I think they're just hanging out. I think that's what's happening.
It will be done.
I honestly think they're just hanging out. Hang out at these excavation sites, really. Oh, it's a slightly larger group.
It will be done.
Was that it? Okay, let's quickly go back. Did we end up selling anything? Got stone. Oh, we added this stuff in there, but ended up leaving before anything happened there. So I guess that's going to be it, really. We're not going to sell anything else, and we're not going to buy anything else over here either. We'll just leave it at that. Okay, I guess that's it. Let's grab these guys and return them to the garrison. Hopefully that's it now. Hopefully not going to have any more rounds of these guys. The veterancy of these guys are pretty good. What is this saying? It's full. What is it actually saying? Building storage is full. Again. Are they actively attacking now or what? It's getting a bit annoying. I think now they're heading back to that site anyway. They're just coming from all over. At some point we need to be dealing with them. But yeah, we're in a good spot. We're just kind of hammering them out. Now we've got a drought. I hope that's not going to be too damaging to our food production. They keep coming to these corners, right? I do wonder if is it like 3 rounds, 6 rounds, how many rounds before we get to a point where they're stopped coming in. Anyway, this should be okay. That's gonna hopefully be done shortly. I'm kind of thinking we need maybe another cheese maker over here somewhere. Is this guy working? Right, this guy costs money as well, right? But at least let's get the extra person in there so we can auto-fertilize some crops here. So at the end of this season, I'm going to get rid of this one. And I'm going to get rid of that one at the same time. So this one does do a few root vegetables, so might need to do another round somewhere. Yeah, we are spending a pretty big amount of lumber on our outward defenses, right? So this one coming all the way over here is a pretty substantial kind of piece of infrastructure ultimately. Let's get these guys. No one is even coming close to being hurt enough. Done. Now let's head back over this direction to face off the other crowd that's coming in. I'm sure there's going to be another one. You wonder how quickly we can kind of get rid of them. So yeah, we can continue that. We can build some extra stuff in here. We should be seeing some yields here now, right? Yes, we are starting to see some yields. Let's have a look at some of these extra bees that we have here. We've got bees in quite a few locations, and hopefully they're all busy producing wax and honey for us. Interesting that the guys don't actually eat the honey. Is that done now, or are we waiting on some more raiders to arrive? We're heading into winter, so whether I want to expand stuff now, I'm not too sure. But we did do the upgrade here, right? That upgrade's done. Okay, okay. So what I want now is let's add 2 people to the mix here. We're going to do 3 to 1, and we're going to do it in this area right over here, right? So this is where we're going to do our forestry bit. Actually, should we move it in a little bit? So it's a little bit inside and outside. So something like that, right? So at least there's some stuff that's happening inside the fence at the same time. And then what we can do is we could here somewhere add an extra gate to the mix. So let's quickly grab that. If we go with the fences again and we grab ourselves one of these gates. Oh, now it's actually... Just want to see us snap it in something like this, really. And then what we'll do is we'll bring this path up to there, and we'll actually up to here, and then we'll go out there. And similarly, we'll have another block of roads that just goes in there. So at least we now have a path out to this side as well. Kind of slowly feeds people through, and we've got like a village on the outside and a village on the inside. I'm still wondering about whether we're going to see some additional action from the guys, or whether we're now kind of got our stuff done here. Relaxing, are you? Some of these trees should almost be able to be collected, I'm sure. Okay, we're doing a pretty decent job on most things. Let's quickly have a look at our supplies of usable items. So that's a good number. That's a good number. These are good numbers. All of these are good numbers. Yeah. Pottery is good. This one, the baskets, is about the worst. And now the furniture is pretty down there now. What we could look at is, and our glassware is pretty low, even though we've got a bunch of sand. Maybe what we'll do is we'll add 2 more people to this one. And then what I'm also interested in doing is another cheese. Oh, actually, before we get another cheesemaker, let's add 2 people to the mix there. And I wanted to upgrade this sawmill. Oh, we don't actually have what we need to upgrade that. And over here, we're waiting on ingots and we're waiting on bricks. So let's just give that a little bit of a go. Then we'll go from there. I think, oh, raiders are approaching up over there. Okay. I'll get the guys out and we'll come and attack them up here. We'll come and meet them. Come and meet them in battle. Do wonder whether that'll ever stop. We are generating a fair bit of knowledge. Hopefully we're going to do some much more cheese now. These guys should be able to do a fair bit. I'm kind of interested in adding a bunch more houses here as well. Not a lot, but maybe another kind of stack of them. Okay, more arrivals, more raiders coming our way. Okay, let's just get up here and take them. I do wonder if this is... Are we now stuck in a loop, or is there a kind of a natural end to what's happening here? Where are we? Where's the clay? Yeah, come to the clay. We kind of wait them out at the clay. On that side, we haven't seen another group from the other side, though. But I am a little worried about what's happening with food at the moment. We're out of that, so this is it. Fine. So what we're going to do is now we're going to... just going to salvage the building. Expand the crop field, clear the selected crop field. And I ended up doing that, did I? Fine. We're going to clear this one out. Yes, let's get rid of the field. And if I grab this, I'm going to salvage that, please. Yes, thank you. And I'm going to get rid of this one as well. Clear that one out. And I'm going to pick up on this. And we're just going to salvage this one also. So there we go. So we've moved them out. And that means we can now use this space. That's good. So we'll get this all salvaged and cleared. And then we can actually expand our production here. And I do wonder about whether I wanted to get rid of this guy. Or at least move it. But I guess these guys are over here. We could do another one in this wooded area. We can move it out here and do it there. I think that's what we're going to do. I think as soon as these guys here start actually chopping down trees, which they're doing now, I think we're in a good spot to be able to do that. Now, let's quickly clear out these last few. Done. Now, can we... Well, let's just retreat back to the garrison. Get the guys to recover a little bit. And our veterancies, we're at full veterancy at the moment. So that's pretty good. That is pretty good. We're almost through the year now. We've been in pretty good shape here. And this all... Okay, what I want in this area is all of that stuff. What I don't want in here is any of those things. So that's okay. We're kind of dealing with that. So they have some room where they can move all of these things in. Quickly have a look. That's okay. Okay, what I was kind of wondering is let's get rid of this and get rid of that. We'll move this one down there and we'll put another hay crop in there, right? Fine. That should do the trick. They've managed to do the salvage here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually move this one over to the other side. I'm going to come and move it up here. Oh, it's actually affecting that desirability. In which case, we'll just move it down into this area. And we'll put something in there. And what we'll do is we'll put some extra storage out here for it. So let's get some storage. We'll get one of these guys out here. It'll be just fine. Excellent. Excellent. What's our veterancy here? So veterancy here is pretty low. And then over here will be pretty low too, right? Just a single star. But these guys are super veteran-y. I like it. I like it. We're almost through the year. Food is a little bit lower than I would like it to be. But we should be in good shape. And I kind of think, we've got these hunters over here. They're actually hunting areas where undoubtedly we're probably not going to have anything to hunt in this area. That's an interesting connection there. What I'm kind of thinking is let's grab an extra fence. The fences, we'll just do a little one like that. Okay. We'll take the road out here just a tad. And I'm thinking then we move these guys out here also. Just move them. We'll move them out there. Right. And we'll give them a well, of course, and a few bits and pieces. So give them a housing, a shelter out here. That's it. And we'll get a well. Resources, actually. Resources, we'll put the well on that side because it's a little bit better. We'll continue the path up here a little bit more. Oh, raiders are approaching yet again. A little bit tedious. Okay, so what else? And then we'll just move out these smokehouses as well. Or one smokehouse. Let's just move up this smokehouse to over there also. So that's a little bit of a hunting enclave in that location. So then we'll move these things out of the way and we'll continue our journey here. Let's just salvage that one, please. Knowledge has been generated. Let's pop into the knowledge tree ever so quickly. Now we can actually do the pharmacy, which I think is the way I'm going to go. So let's unlock that. And then we've got pharmaceutical study. Okay, so let's do this one. Confirm that. We'll probably need another piece that we will need to build for it. Did we have some stuff that we wanted to sell? Yeah, we did, but we never ended up selling it. Okay, so that's okay. I guess the next step for us quickly is to just go and grab those guys again. Have a look. So yeah, once this is cleared out, I'm going to maybe just salvage this building, please. Or do I move it? No, let's just salvage it. It's fine. And there's another hunter over here as well, which I guess we should also move. But maybe this hunter can move up here somewhere. Fine, we'll do that. So we'll just move those out. And that gives us this entire area to continue the kind of industrial zone of our town. So we're slowly moving things out. And yes, let's grab... These guys are heading out in that direction. So let's just grab...
It will be done.
Whatever gold company or whatever this is. To come over here and grab them. It's going to be the end of the year. So I guess we're going to leave you on a cliff edge, a cliffhanger, whether we're going to be able to survive this or not. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. We're in pretty good shape with these guys. So we'll continue on in the next episode. Hopefully we'll get to tier 4 and start doing a few more things. Money is looking okay, solid at the moment. Food is dropping down a little bit. So I do need to maybe spend a little bit more effort to try and get the food sorted out just a little bit more before we expand too much more. Guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.